Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. Tariq, do you remember the first time we recorded episode 1?
I want to say that it was...
Willie was still in it, alright?
Yeah, I was going to say maybe it was June of last year?
Yep, I went back and checked the audio file, right? To create the date and everything, and it was
when we didn't have something for some point in time.
Yeah, I think we were still at Dino Fury or whatever, but we were trying to get it over with, right?
Yeah. By the way, have you seen what the suits are for Cosmic Fury?
Yeah. They do not look good.
They look like fucking trash cans.
I know. It's really funny because everyone in the community also agrees that it's really fucking bad as well.
Oh, good. Wow, we actually agree on something.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm, right. Everyone in the community agrees that the Cosmic Series actually looks real fucking bad in terms of design.
Yeah.
Hey, live from Gundam Night, recording the most appropriate show to record.
Yeah.
Live from Gundam Night.
Yeah. Office Lady Riko, where I think I remember the plot.
Oh, did you not rewatch episode 1?
Oh, I definitely rewatched episode 1.
Prior to this?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, she's an office lady that's fucking bemused at her job and doesn't really have anything, finds the joy of an entry grade fucking level Zaku and goes, oh, that's kind of cool.
So this show is, so now that we're on episode, you rewatch episode 2 at least, right?
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Just like I do with Don Brothers.
Yeah. Right? So this show lies to you, right?
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be a show where every episode she builds a new Gundam.
Yeah, or it talks about it more. Or
right? But nope. This show is actually just straight up a plastic model show.
Look, everybody likes different plastic models. Isn't that right, Eric? Yep, thanks for your participation, Eric. Go fuck yourself. Have fun sucking up Boombox or whatever the fuck his name is in Transformers. You and Michael Bay can go play with each other.
Well, I just got a piece of string that fell out of my...
Oh, yeah, that's because there's a... Okay, that's because it has a grappling hook. Don't lose that.
Yeah. Right.
It's the same piece that I have here on this arm of this. You don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
There's also a little inner piece that you want to keep. I lost that on one of my... because I bought 2 of those. I lost one of the ones for that, and then I could not attach the fucking... I could not attach the cable into the thing anymore.
Oh, is that what happened to you?
Yeah, because it has a smaller thing that you have to put for the cable. Oh, man, yeah. Anyway, right.
So, Ryosangata... Ryu... How the fuck do you pronounce the show?
Ryosangata Riko, Puramo Joshi no Jinsei Kumitate Ki. So whatever the
plastic model life.
The plastic model girl's life. Wait, whatever. Blah blah blah.
Riko.
Yeah, Riko.
Yeah, it's been a while since. Hey, look, we are being the professionals we are, right? Obviously, we are definitely recording this after episode 1 that we recorded last week with William.
Yeah,
but
back in the but we started this with asking about when we recorded the last one.
Yeah, but the audience doesn't know when does that mean, right? We could be asking this the following week, you know.
I mean, technically, I guess I did say June of last year at the beginning, though. So,
but it doesn't matter. We decided to replace William with someone better.
Yeah.
Molly.
And Eric.
Eric's here too. Eric is
Yeah, I watched this.
More fun than me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I didn't. No, that's not true.
No, Molly, you're the favorite character here.
Eric's titties are way worse.
Insulting to
Everything.
Is that all Molly is? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Molly's here, yo.
Okay, one, Molly's titties are better, and she doesn't have a penis. So.
Whoa, Tariq, are you J.K. Rowling now?
Molly
is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not J.K. Rowling. I'm just saying I don't like penises other than my own.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a fair way to put it. I don't want penises other than my own. Like.
On or near you?
On or near me.
For God, there's so many.
What about in you?
Definitely on in me.
You gotta make sure you say that.
I mean, I think if it's in me, it's on me.
No.
It's on my skin. It's on my intestines. It's on my guts.
It's on my guts.
Anyway, yeah. So, back at it again with the life and times of
Boy, does this character...
Riko.
Does Riko have a last name in this show?
I don't remember. I mean, I'm sure that they probably showed it.
Casually?
Because, again, this is a weird show where, like, it has an opening where like all of the characters are listed and like their ages are listed and stuff.
I think it's real cool.
And you can see like because they're listed on the plastic model trees and like. So I think that their names have been said. I just don't remember what they listed it as, even though we just watched the fucking opening and I don't remember what the fuck they were saying. But yeah, it's all about Riko's fucking marketing job, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we just resolved?
Yeah.
Like it's a big office for a small unit of people like working on this. Like,
Right. It's she works at like she works at like department
like a promotional
5.
Yeah, of like a promotional marketing firm or something.
Yeah.
Are you guys purposefully watching this because we're making Gundams?
No, we're making Gundams because we're purposely watching this.
Yeah.
Because this was a series that was billed by Bandai as like, ooh, it's
Right. So one of the things we do, right, is that we watch Power Rangers, right? But the problem is Power Rangers does not air for the entire year for us to talk about.
and it's also from a production standpoint on fire.
Yeah.
Everything is on fire. It has nothing in it. That was before Jason David Frank took the big oof in the sky. Okay.
He ascended.
Yeah, he did the Genlock Ascension.
Right, so originally this show we were going to record as our summer break show until Dino Fury came out. But then at some point something happened where we're like, oh, we don't have to record this show. I think that's when Dino Fury came back, I guess?
think it was when Dino Fury came back in like France or Canada or something.
Mhm.
And we were just like, oh, I guess we can go back to
Yeah, I guess we don't have to record this now.
Yeah.
So that was a good episode 1. Then we just put it on the backlog until now.
Yeah, and now we're back at it because it's technically a Japanese drama.
Right.
But
And it was real funny because we kept watching. So after when Dino Fury went on break, we're like, oh man, we need a new show. And then for some reason, Bandai had like this weird schedule for like the last 3 years where they kept putting up a plastic model show involving plastic model in some way.
yeah. And
Right.
the only thing is like, so the last plastic model show that they put out was Gundam Build Real, which was, as I talked with over dinner, so there's the Gundam Build anime series. And then they made a live action series that is similar but works on an entirely different like world like mechanics and like way in which the system works and all of that and the rules and everything. And it's also batshit crazy and involves a girl running away from home at the end of it. And for no real apparent reason. This is way more grounded and it's just like a person kind of like
Is this a slice of life?
it's
really a slice of life. Yeah, where every week she builds a new she builds a new plastic model. So episode 1 she builds a Gundam, and we thought, all right,
She builds a Zaku.
She builds a Zaku, right?
Really shitty fucking entry.
And look, boy, look,
old school Zaku.
she built like the one that was made
the
in like
one
the
that was made
70s.
in like 1982.
The one. All right, so as
So
you
you
know,
went
like
to the warehouse and gave her a random.
No, she went to
She
she went to a hobby store and then was like, oh, cool.
And got scammed.
I mean, she chose it.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Look,
like,
you,
hey,
look, it's like what Bernie Mac said in Transformers. The Gundam chooses.
Gundam chooses you. Yeah, if you want to buy, look. If
Bernie Mac said that?
Yeah, he said the car chooses you, and then he died of fucking heart disease because Bernie Mac ate too much fucking chitlins and shit. I'm sure that's not a racist thing. That's just knowing my dad and knowing Bernie Mac. Anyway, yeah. This episode is like just fucking like, hey, want to see what her life is like at work?
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. It's just like
she just gets grilled on by everyone in her workplace.
yeah.
Right? Because a new guy gets transferred to her department, right? And the guy just starts grilling her like, hey, what are your ambitions in life?
Yeah.
What did you do?
What do you want to do?
Right? And she's just like, I don't know. And he's like, oh man, you're really.
Unless he wants to build Gundams.
No, I mean, she already found out, like, she was like, oh, man, putting these model kits together are great. And now she's like, it's, like, trying to have parallels to, I guess, her, it's that, how would I put it? It's like that trope where, in the second episode of a show, the character has to decide if they want to choose to take the call to action or not. Like, are you sure that you really are you sure that you really found something that you like? Because the first episode is her basically just being asked by everybody, like, what do you like to do? And her just being like, I don't know, I don't do anything, I guess. I mean, I go home and I take a dump and take a shit and piss and piss and shit.
You take a dump, then you take a shit.
I mean, sometimes it's a dump, and then sometimes it's a shit. And then and then I go to sleep, and then I get back up,
and I wake up and repeat the process.
Yeah, and then she found the joys of building an.
Yeah, then she went into a random toy shop. Like, hey, by the way, Toys R Us still exists in Japan. We found out, by the way.
I mean, hobby shops are fucking based in Japan.
Yeah, I was like, well, like,
so
but the fact that the brand of Toys R Us just randomly exists.
Oh, Toys R Us, you mean?
Yeah, the actual store Toys R Us still exists in Japan.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like one of the weirdest things we were watching episode. Like, oh, there's a Toys R Us in here.
Yeah,
it's really fucking weird.
Yeah,
but yeah. Yeah, so she goes to the So
look at all those kits. Look at all those kits, Eric. Look at that glorious mecca. That's just one fucking store.
Must be nice.
That's a one store. That's one store in like a random town in Japan.
Like town alleyway in Japan.
Yeah, right.
That has all. That's the reason why we can't get more Gunpla here is because they're just stuck in a fucking some old man's warehouse of fucking shit in Japan.
Was that what Bandai said?
Yeah.
Don't give it to the Americans.
Yeah, no Americans can have this.
Yeah, so last episode she built a Zaku, and this episode she built a Corvette. No, not a Corvette.
No, what was the car that was the guy's?
Here it is. It's a
GTR fucking.
Is this like Bandai sponsored?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Bandai produced show.
It's a Bandai produced show with a lady that was a former idol.
Yeah.
So why is she? Does Bandai do also other model kits?
Yeah, they do all the model kits.
Yeah.
Bandai does fucking Kamen Rider, does fucking they do Dragon Ball.
So when we went to that shop, everything on that side
was Bandai.
It's all Bandai.
All the Transformers kits
even
were still Bandai.
What is it? Star Wars, the Star Wars ships, the Batman cars, all that.
Yeah, Bandai.
Yeah, Bandai does all that.
Bandai makes lots of model kits.
That's cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're smart. They're like, hey, we can't rely on these giant robots forever, you know. Let's
maybe we should make something other than giant robots, like more different giant robots
from other brand, you know, right? They somehow managed to convince all the companies, like, hey, yes, if you want to build a giant if you want a model kit of your show, come to us.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if you're.
Are all their products snapped together?
Yeah. No. I mean, not all of Bandai's products. All their model kits, yes. I mean, they have, like, figures. I mean,
like, the model kits.
Yeah, all the model kits are...
I know, like, some other model kits, like, you have to, like...
Yeah, fuck that.
Actually put them together.
Yeah, I had to do that with a model kit of a submarine when I was a kid, and I went, fuck this.
And then...
Wait, what is involved in that? You, like, actually have to glue stuff together?
Yeah, she did that in episode 1.
Because that's the thing, is the model kit that she got is old as dirt. So she got the fucking old motherfucker.
Yeah, and the store gave it to her for like $5. Like, hey, it's $5.
Like, yeah, fine, take it. Please. This is...
You can't get rid of it.
Yeah, we've been trying to get rid of this for years. Like, literally, it's been... oh, shit, I didn't even realize we still had that thing on stock. Like, that should have been off the shelves. It's fucking... Okay, here's the thing. Do you know that Dream Wizards used to have model kits?
Did it?
They're an anime store. Did you know that?
They used to have Gunpla kits. They had the, like, original 1993 like high grades of, like, the Gundam Wing kits and stuff and, like, everything. Those kits are absolute fucking garbage. And there's, like, but those are slightly better, only marginally better than some of the other kits that, like, came out from that time.
Are they at least collectible, Tariq?
I mean, collectible in the sense that, they collect dust. But, like, that's basically the equivalent of what she did, except she went to an actual, like, hobby store with other model kits and went, oh, shit, I should, I want that one.
I could spend $10 more, $5 more to get an actual nice one.
To get an actual high grade made within the last decade, because it's a fucking Zaku, and just like the regular Gundam, it's going to... The Zaku's going to be the red Zaku. Char's red Zaku will be reprinted until the end of fucking time. No, I'll take. She decided to pull a Charlie Brown and take the saddest little tree that was there.
Because it's her Gundam, like, it doesn't matter if this is like the worst possible Gundam. She's like, but it's my Gundam.
Yeah, it's my Gundam, and I chose it, and it chose me, and we're gonna be best friends and live forever.
Right. Then at the end of the episode, she put it on her chest and everything too.
Yeah, and she paints it with one little pink shoulder.
Yeah, to make it special, to make it that's like right.
Hers.
It's like in Star Wars Episode 7 when Finn gets that blood stain on his helmet, right? That's how you know it was him.
Yeah.
Until he took off his helmet, and then everyone in China left. And so he took off his helmet, everyone in China, and then Theodore left the room.
It's a dangerous statement.
I mean, so is the the filthy American choice to make a black stormtrooper. How dare they? They'll never forgive you. They'll never forgive us. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So this
Gran
episode, she
Turismo,
builds a Gran Turismo GTR, right?
Yeah.
It costs what?
Do they actually say the price?
Yeah, it's she built. Hold up. Okay. It is a Nissan R35 GT GTR. I think they said it's like 7 million. Well, not 7 million. Wait. Oh, 10 million is
actual dollars for an actual car.
Yeah, but they're like, Ed, you don't have to spend $10 million.
Yeah, or you could spend 3,740 yen
instead and build a plat, and then it's just the same.
It's just as good. You can imagine it, which is I feel like is what more car people should do instead of wasting their time.
She's just getting clapped by the store owners.
I mean, Eric, how's your addiction going? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah.
Hey, I did this to myself.
Okay, so here's the thing. Oh yeah, I remember now. So that was the thing when me, Tariq, and William was. We don't know the exact relationship between the store owner
and the like assistant.
Right. We don't know if she's just like an employee that works, or is this like
his daughter.
Right, or like niece or something. So like and everything. Because yeah. Right, because they just call him the boss and everything.
Yeah, manager-san.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that she struggles with the reality of having to build a gunpla and everything.
Yeah, and they actually help her. Hey, fun fact also I told Molly and Austin this. I've been allowed to go into the back of the hobby store to see where they keep all the gunpla because
that one hobby store you went to?
Yeah, because I showed up right at the right time at the right place when they were putting stuff on the shelf, and I said, "Hey, do you have this kit?" And they're like, let me ask in the back. It's like, yeah, we have this kit. How many of it do you want? I went,
how many?
Can I get 2? And they're like, yeah, sure. You want to come back and look and see if there's anything else you want?
That sounds sick.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. Oh my god, it was
Did they have cool stuff?
It was like paradise. I just got to see everything. I got to dap up the guy, get who's in charge of all the orders and stuff. Did
you tell him to order some cool shit?
I thought about it, but I didn't feel like going through that effort. And then I didn't go for like 6 more months, but that's because I.
Was this before we went?
Oh yeah, this was last. That was December of 2021 when I went in. When I went into
in the height of pandemic.
Not the height of pandemic. It's just like at the end of the year because I was like, Christmas money.
When was the height of the pandemic?
I would say
at the beginning, right?
Yeah,
March.
I would say probably June. Honestly, is what I think.
Oh, what do you mean? Texas was open. They beat it.
I'm just saying, like, if we're looking at when we got peak at people dying everywhere. Ooh, they're airbrushing in this one.
Hold on. When did
that technique, Eric?
Well, when did Herman Cain die? I think that was the peak.
I think that. Oh shit. Well, Herman Cain. I think he died in. I want to say he died because he died before the last presidential debate, so he probably died in like September.
I know he died after visiting during one of the
I think he died in September or October.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah. Hey, this is all about.
So pretty much every episode she learns a new technique. So the first one she learned how to build Gundam, but she learned to build it the most outdated style.
Yeah, she started with the most, which is the opposite of what you did, Eric. Which is you went for the most advanced motherfucker right at the beginning and went, "Ooh, a real grade. What's that mean?" And this went, "I can build it," and it's been almost a month and you have not built it.
I'm taking my time, enjoying the process.
Yeah, you are.
I only brought one piece and had to put it together.
Holy shit. Yeah, with fucking goddamn, you bought cement. What a terrible decision.
I'm gonna do it the right way,
It's not the right way.
It worked perfectly, so.
Oh. No.
You can't even tell I ever broke it.
I mean, so you say.
Okay, next time I'm gonna bring it and I'm gonna ask you which piece is broken.
I mean, you told me.
Yeah, but you're gonna look which one it was.
What do you mean which one it was?
There's 2 sides.
Oh, which you want me to guess which side of the V-fin you broke?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I bet I will be able to tell.
Probably.
Yeah, unless you painted it over, I'm not going to be able to tell.
It's a very small piece, you can't really see.
Anyway, yeah, she's breaking all the pieces off of like the ninja.
And the thing about this is actually well produced. Like all the scenes where they actually built the built the kits, it's way overproduced because they realize they have to use this as a toy, as a commercial, right? So they do their best when
did you get the Gundam YouTubers to do it for them?
No, they don't. That would be that was fucking Gun Girl Lady where they showed it at the end.
Yeah,
this is just
like all the editing is very unironically very snappy.
Stop shaking. You're like, I'm building Gundams.
Oh, okay. Right?
These stickers are small as fuck.
Yeah, well.
I mean, that's why you got tweezers now, right? You got tweezers for this, right?
What happened to my tweezers? There's no tweezers now. Yeah. But yeah, she just goes and focuses and clips them all off, and she does do the one thing that people do with like QuickTime builds that I think is smart, where they just do a flash montage of them clipping all the pieces out. Which hey, that just makes things nice.
That's good editing.
Yeah. Just clip, 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 clip.
Right, yeah, they clip to the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she builds a G-Char, then hey, this episode she learns a spray paint. Like, oh yeah, because last week's episode she
Wasn't
just
it
painted.
nail polish?
Was it nail polish?
I think it was nail polish. She didn't. I don't think she had anything else to like use for it for painting the Zaku shoulder. This time, also, she's doing it in the back with like the shop owner's place, and so they pull up like the airbrush and everything.
She's not gonna be able to do that at home.
I mean, yeah, that's how I feel because Molly's mom had an airbrush for her own like arts, like craft, like jewelry stuff, and she wasn't doing anything with it. And I was like, can I? And so anytime I'd be building something, I'd often like be like, hey, can I borrow the airbrush? And I'd use her studio like in the basement to airbrush it. And the last time I asked her about that, she was like, do you want to just take it? And I was like, please. Awesome. And then I brought
airbrush stations actually expensive.
I mean, it's like a.
Is it like a real airbrush station?
It's like 180. I mean, a station or an air like a.
I mean,
a tank and like a pressurized like plug it in like.
I guess that one.
That one's like. It's a little south of like $300, I think. It's not terribly expensive. They have them at like again. Get them at the hobby store. You could buy them at the fucking hobby store too. I see them there on sale. It's like
I'm gonna come over to your house and get it to share.
Well, see now here's the thing. This is what this is leading to is I've realized I do not have. I will die if I try.
Oh look, did I give you a respirator?
Aren't you in a basement?
I will die if I try using the airbrush inside. So I am waiting for spring to come so that I can airbrush.
That's what you said last year.
That is what I said last year.
Are we gonna have an airbrush day?
I mean, I'll
bring my own paint.
I have so much fucking paint from her mom, but like the other problem is like, the other thing that I could do though is there's a bunch of art studios near me, and I could do that, and I could go there, but I don't want to make new friends. And I don't want. You don't want to meet other Gunpla? Well, it's not gonna be other Gunpla people. I mean, they might like Gunpla, but I don't want to know. Like, I don't want to meet anybody and like have to talk to them and like deal with them. I just want to build the shit that I want to build in peace. Like, if I could just rent out the studio for myself, I would, but I can't because that's insane.
Just invite people to come, you know?
Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with that.
You can rent it out for us and have a Gundam day again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys are holding me back.
What?
Just kidding.
Damn, that was mean.
Molly's here too. Is Molly holding you back as well?
No, it's fine.
Probably.
No. Oh, what just snapped off?
Oh.
Somebody just snapped something off. What? Are you okay?
Oh man, did I tell you about the time I cut something off when I wasn't supposed to?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like then I had to glue the other piece onto it, and then it melted my.
Why are you looking at it like it just shit the bed? Why are you looking at your bear like it shit the bed?
It won't work.
What do you mean it won't work?
So, okay, first off, Jesus, what's happening? I think.
Oh, that went somewhere.
Man, the times when you clip a small piece and then it flies off, and you gotta find
I
it.
have the thing.
And then it's supposed to go into this?
Yeah, and then go into that.
Is it like this?
Tariq, have you ever cut a piece and then like have it fly off and then you have to like sift around your room for 10 minutes?
Oh, you want to hear the best story? You want to want to tell them the story?
Yeah, hey, you want to hear my harrowing story of the last week?
Okay.
So, as I showed you guys earlier, I have a custom gunpla that I made for myself and Molly as anniversary gifts when we like our first year of dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm currently in the process of updating their designs and giving them some new parts. And I've just been fiddling around with them on the like TV room table, like just
Yeah.
Just
Was this
where,
the table you showed me yesterday where dangerous?
No, that's where that's like my actual
That's
like
his normal
that's
one.
my nook of like building stuff and like fucking around with
God.
cards and everything and yeah.
They just said GTR, give birth.
Oh.
Yeah, because they keep quoting it.
But
I would not call that birth.
yeah. So one of those things that I was trying to do was here. I'll show you the exact part. I don't know why I opened the case. It's right here. Okay, that's Molly's model kit. This one's mine. All right.
Oh, is this your?
So this is I modified. You can see how I modified this leg because this is the original one.
Uh-huh.
This is what I put. So I gave it this little. Hey, fun fact, Eric. Just a fun tip. This shit does not cost much, and you can make all the custom things you want just by cutting it out and breaking it off and slicing it off, blah, blah, blah. So I turned it into like a little blade shin carve sort of thing. Then I wanted to take the thruster that's right here, that's normally at the front. I wanted to put it on the side. So I carved in a little divot, carved in a hole so that I could put it in there, right? So I took that, and now it can go in here, even though it didn't have a hole there before.
Ooh.
Here's where I fucked myself.
Okay.
So I made the hole too big. So to fill in the space, to give it to give it more tension to hold on to it, I tried filling it with some super glue. Filled it with some super glue, got it like nice and wedged in, like sucked up, you know. Okay, yeah, okay. So it had more tension, right?
Uh-huh.
So I put it there. I'm also doing this while wearing like my hoodie in the house. It's important. It's an important part of
I
this.
see how this is going.
At some point, I put it down because I'm like fiddling with it on the couch and I'm about to put it back on the table. And then the thruster falls off. And I hear it fall off and it's lost to the darkness. Because underneath the like TV table is an area rug. Just a little circular like fucking like shag like fucking like blue area rug, and it's dark. It's the abyss. It's dark as shit. And I'm like, and it's also a little dark black thruster. So I'm going.
So you had a black rug,
right? So I mean it's blue, but it's the shadow of the whole rug was like all the way there. So I had to go and stop. I was like, all right, let's look around.
We were watching things,
yeah,
so we had to stop in the middle of that.
Yo, you guys watching Doctor Who?
Yeah, we were, or something like that. And it was just like, okay, gotta look around. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find it for days, Eric. I could not find it for days. I am literally pulling my hair out, going, matter cannot be created or destroyed. It has to be somewhere. Okay?
Literally, you kept saying that.
It can't just disappear like that. It can't. It's gotta be somewhere. So eventually, I just go, fuck it. The universe hates me. I hate the universe. You know what? I'll see you in hell. And then I have to do laundry. I throw my sweatshirt in there, my hoodie. And out of after it pops out of the dryer and everything, I throw my hoodie back on. All of a sudden, I feel a bump on my sleeve. I go, what the fuck? I look on my sleeve. Lo and behold, completely intact and super glued onto the sleeve is the thruster. I guess somewhere in my flailing around to try and catch the thing or to find the thruster, and it still had a little bit of super glue on it. It had gotten stuck to the sleeve, and I didn't feel it. So it was just like this little fucking dingleberry hanging off my fucking sleeve. So I put on the sweatshirt, and I was getting ready to come over to the couch to watch stuff with Molly. I went. She said, "What's up?" I found it.
Actually, I was like, "You found it, didn't you?"
Yeah, and it's just that's So the answer is yes, Eric. It's the struggle is real, and welcome to the struggle, brother. That's how it is.
That shit.
Luckily, it doesn't seem like Riko's had that happen. And
Yeah,
I really would comedically like that to happen if she fucking.
I mean, look. There's still 10 more episodes we have to go through, right?
Yeah.
And figure out. So one of the things about the show is that she's so insecure about herself and how lame she is. So she used model kit building as a way to express herself, right?
And to learn more about other people's
and she
lives.
used it as a lesson for her life. Like, I airbrush this. Maybe I can airbrush my life.
I can airbrush my eyes.
My life.
Right? And she's like, oh yes. So this is she builds the car and everything. And she's like, we could have a car hosting event, because right?
Yeah. Now that I know everything about cars through this model kit, I've learned it's like original Yu-Gi-Oh, where he just went around playing different games. And he'd just be the best at that, so that he would literally become the king of games.
Wouldn't it just make much more sense if she built a new Gundam every episode?
I mean, it would be more interesting if it was like a new Gundam.
But the problem is,
this
isn't a Gundam show. This is a plastic model show.
But they start by advertising it because they know what the fuck makes the money, and they're like,
right?
Why instead of advertising an old Zaku, why don't they advertise a new
No.
Zaku?
I think they showed the
that
old
they can actually sell.
They showed the old Zaku to get people interested to the new Zaku,
or
right?
to see how.
Right, because the thing is, in that episode what they also talk about, this old Zaku shit. The new one, it snaps now. Right? You don't even like this cement glue. This is like 50. This has been in the closet. We have not used this. Right, so they actually do advertise the new models in the episode as well. But yeah, look, she built a car and then she realized, hey, look, I can use this as a lesson for my presentation.
Yeah, and I can bond with my weird coworker that is like all about likes talking about cars and makes me feel uncomfortable. But also maybe I'm gonna have a romance with him. Who knows?
Uncomfortable, but sure, romance.
Yeah. But yeah, the people learn.
You learn life lessons from building from model kits.
Yeah, model kits teach you everything.
Yeah, that's the lesson. That's the lesson from the show.
Yeah.
You become a better person.
Yeah. Look, it's better. Which is more sensible to get out there in the world and learn about cars? Google them. No. I'll just build one. I'll just build one with out of model kit.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of business talk, honestly, in this show. Like to an extent that I don't hate, but it's just like it's really not as I thought the selling point of it. I thought it would be more about the kits, and this is like there's a weird amount of I guess actual business lingo going around, we got to get the Q4 reports going and all this other shit.
Mm-hmm. We have to sponsor this?
And then at the end of this episode, Riko's like, but I got a little car. Car on my desk. Ooh. Look. I want to see the end of this. I want to see at the end of this series just a fucking stack of different.
Her office, her desk is her cubicle.
It's just
Is the Gundam on there?
She's got the Zaku there.
And then at the end of the episode, she puts the GTR.
Yeah, she's got the GTR on the fucking on her desk, and she's just going, wee, wee. Vroom, vroom.
Cool. Yeah, look, my coworker thinks I'm cool. She's playing with it at the end of the episode. Yeah. This will look. If there's anything for me to earn respect from my coworkers, is
to play around with toy car.
Yeah, if
I work hours.
Yeah, if everybody look, if they didn't respect me before, they'll definitely respect me now.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is
I mean, this show is pretty good.
It's grounded.
Unlike
Build Real
or Girl Gun Lady,
which we don't talk about.
Hey, look! Those reviews got removed. All right.
Yeah.
My review also got removed too.
Hey, but that's fine. Look, we did the hard work.
What are they doing?
We did the hard. Oh, they're playing pretend like they had a car, like they have a car. Like adults do. Representing the Jesus.
The Japanese dream.
Yeah.
Why is she just best friends with the store people?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I would highly suggest not hanging out with your local hobby store.
I don't know. We hang around with our local hobby store a lot, right?
No.
Some say we are getting dinner with them this weekend.
Oh, Wait. Hey,
that's this weekend.
Hold on. You guys. Okay, so I was thinking about this. It's the Super Bowl this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Sunday night, right?
Yeah.
Why would there be a Fogo during the Super Bowl?
Right. Right.
Fogo's not a sports bar.
I'm not saying that for.
Right?
I'm not saying it because of that. I'm saying it because there's the Super Bowl.
If you're going to Fogo for the Super Bowl,
I'm not saying people are going to Fogo for Super Bowl. I'm saying we're not enjoying the Super Bowl because we're going to Fogo.
Well, do you think any of us are gonna okay, Tariq, for real, think within the group, who do you think is gonna be like, damn, I could be watching the Super Bowl right now?
But it's funny. People get brain damage. There's brain damage, and someone might listen. Look? Hey, here's my history of Yu-Gi-Oh! And what's up?
What am I supposed to do all day?
I haven't figured this out yet.
Oh wait, have you not told Molly? Does Molly not know about that?
I didn't realize that this was this week. I forgot that this was this weekend, and I just realized
There's
that
a salad bar.
we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
It's overpriced to just go.
It is highly overpriced.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, all of Fogo is highly overpriced.
Yeah, look,
Because the point of it is supposed to eat the meat.
I really want to watch people get brain damage and maybe see a titty. Okay.
What? Well, who's performing this weekend?
Isn't Janet Jackson dead?
No! Jesus Christ, Eric! Isn't Janet Jackson dead? No, that's her brother. Okay. One of. I don't know that there are any. I mean,
We can neither confirm or deny that brother is dead.
Or deny.
I don't know about 3 out of 5 of them.
But for sure, fucking look. Hey, last time I chose Yu-Gi-Oh over Super Bowl. I missed Janet Jackson's titty pop out. Okay, I was looking down at Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and my other two friends that I was with were watching the Super Bowl, and I was playing against them, and then all of a sudden the titty strike happened, and I went, "What? Oh man, you fucked up." Anyway, yeah, hey, next time on Rico, she fucking is gonna figure out her life, I guess maybe.
Look, is every episode she's gonna learn about her life. You know, it's the whole point of the show is for her to grow.
Yeah, to learn other things about other people.
Yeah, do plastic model building because it only took her this long to learn about this stuff. You know.
Yeah.
It's like this stuff she should have dealt with a long time ago, but I guess she's learning about it now. All right, that's this episode.
Yep, I think that's the episode.
All right, Christ, that's the thing. Russian Square Mask, trust. This is a thing now. Okay, thanks, bye.